Hey, what's going on? Travis here with the Garage Built Body. About to go over a full sample workout to show you how to properly blend in strength and power work into short 24-minute or less workouts. And this is for my man Tyler Bramlett over with the Garage Warrior and all his beasts that are following him over there. And we're going to go ahead and dig into this workout. All you need for this is your own body weight and a couple dumbbells or kettlebells. Alright, so with this, the workout that I'm going to be going over here is a sample workout taken from my Garage Built Body training system. And like I mentioned, all of these workouts are 24 minutes or less. Alright, and with this particular session, it's called a speed shred day. Alright, and one of the main focuses is actually in on training explosively via power training, all right? And then we also blend in a little bit of strength training in there as well. So instead of just being a high intensity circuit style training session where you train with really light weights and for high reps, we're actually taking a step back from that. And in order to train power and strength, you have to focus in on it. And I'm gonna go over exactly how we do that. Alright, so for the first part of the workout, we're going to be doing an explosive based jump. Alright, so this is going to help us become more explosive and powerful. And what we'll be doing is a unique setup that I use is we're only going to be going two reps of a step vertical jump. Okay, and you're going to do 2 reps every 20 seconds for 3 total minutes. Alright, so you get a little bit of strategic rest in there. It'll be enough rest to allow us to still train at 100% because that's very, very important when you train for power, that you train 110% all out speed. Alright, so let me show you this variation. A step vertical jump, you're going to start with 1 foot in front, and all you're going to do is step together and explode straight up. So right here, step together, boom, explode straight up, and then I'll switch it up. So I'll start with my right leg in front, step together, boom, and explode up. And there's actually different progressions that you can use to increase the difficulty on that movement. However, that's the main one that you're going to be focusing in on. So we're here, boom, exploding up. And again, it's only 2 reps every 20 seconds. So once you get those 2 reps done, you can rest the remaining amount of time. Once that 20 seconds is up, you'll go into your 2 reps, 2 jumps again. So you don't have to really rush it, but at the same time, we're still fitting that power work into an interval, all right, so we can stay on pace, all right? So that's your first section, and that's where we're specifically focusing in on power. So that's a great way to add in power training right at the start when you're fresh. From there, we're going to have a kettlebell. We're going to go into a 3-movement circuit, and this is where we're getting our strength work in, all right? The first movement is going to be our main movement that we're focusing on strength. All right, we're going to cut the reps down. We're focusing on 5 reps per arm. All right, and there's a couple different ways you can progress the movement to make it work more strength. All right, so we're going to be doing a single arm overhead press for 5 reps. We'll go ahead and get both sides. Then we're going to go to a single arm kettlebell front squat. We'll go 10 reps on each side, or just 10 reps total. And then we'll go to 10 bent rows on each arm. All right, but again, that first movement, the overhead press, that's the movement that we're focusing on with strength. All right, there's no set rest periods here. Your main focus with a speed shred style session is just to push the pace through that middle circuit. All right, so let's go ahead and go through these movements. Kettlebell single arm press here. So we're going strict press is the variation that we want to work. That's going to work more strength. So we're here, we start out in a rack position, elbow nice and tight, palm inside. We want to go from point A to point B in a straight line. We're straight up right there. Make sure we keep everything in tight, and we're going for 5 reps, okay? The way you want to load that is we want to make sure that 5 reps is fairly challenging. Now, let's say that you only have a 40-pound kettlebell. How can we make that movement more difficult so it can work more strength? Well, you can progress that kettlebell movement to a bottoms-up kettlebell press, and I'll just quickly show you that variation. So we take that normal kettlebell press, increase the difficulty to a bottoms-up kettlebell press. So we get it here, go ahead and clean it up, and now I'm doing that same press right there. Makes it a lot more difficult, all right? So 5 regular reps there. Boom, right there. So that forces you to lock in that whole body, work the core, and instead of just a straight press, we're taking that up to another level, all right? So from there, we're going into a kettlebell front squat. You're gonna go 10 reps right there. We can be loaded on either side. If you need to decrease the intensity, we can go to a goblet squat, hit 10 reps right there. And then our last movement, we're gonna go a single arm bent row. So we're here, make sure we flatten the back out. We're gonna drop that back leg back here. If I'm rowing on my left side, I'm gonna drop my left leg back. Boom, drive the elbow up. Going 10 reps right there. So for that middle section there, you'd go through 3 rounds. And again, that first movement, the press, is the movement that you're focusing in on working strength with. So if you have different sizes of kettlebells, you're going to want to go as heavy as you can on that first movement. Then we can go a little bit lighter since we're going higher reps with the squat and the bent row on the second 2 movements. All right, so get through that 3 rounds. Again, there's no set rest period. Just get through that as fast as you can. Next part, we're going to again focus in on an explosive power-based movement. You're going to have a single kettlebell. I like to call these Sumo deadlift pop squats. Okay, we're going to be using our hips to explode a little bit with this movement to get the kettlebell off the ground. Basically what this is a single kettlebell squat clean. All right? So what we'll do is we'll take a kettlebell. We're going to do 3 reps every 20 seconds for 3 minutes. So similar to the setup that we did at the start. However, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to hold that pace. So now we're going to start working a little bit more conditioning with this power focus movement here. All right? But since it's not at the beginning, it's more towards the end, that's okay. All right, so Sumo deadlift pop squat. This is what this looks like. You'll start over the top of your kettlebell, squat down, grab it like a sumo deadlift, so keep your knees out. What I'm going to do is explosively use my hips, actually toss that kettlebell up here. I'll catch it in a goblet squat position, and I'll go ahead and drop into a squat. So here it is, right here, boom, drop. That's 1 rep. I got to get 3 reps. Explode with the hips, right there. So once I get 3, I can step back, shake the legs out. I got 20 seconds to get that 3 reps done. Once that 20 seconds comes back around, boom, I'm back on the kettlebell. We're going to do that until you get 3 minutes total. All right, 3 minutes total. So kettlebell, sumo deadlift, pop squats, different variation on a kettlebell squat clean, power squat clean. All right, so that's your next section. To finish things off, this is when we get into the fun part, the finisher. This is all about conditioning. All right, for this, don't need a kettlebell, don't need anything. All you need is your own body. And you're going to go death by burpees. Death by burpees. So what you'll do is you'll set up a clock and you'll go every minute on the minute. So for the first minute, you'll do 8 burpees. Okay? You can rest the remaining amount of time. For the second minute, you'll go up 2 reps. And you'll go 10 burpees. For the third minute, you'll go 12. Fourth minute, you'll go 14. And what you'll do is you'll keep going up 2 reps until you can't get in all the work within that 1 minute. Okay? So you go up as high as you can on that ladder until you fail to get in those burpees. So this is the fun part. This is where you really cash things out. That's the conditioning focus part of this speed shred day. All right? So instead of just focusing in on just straight conditioning the whole time, yeah, we're going to be breathing heavy a little bit, but again, the focus is on building power and building strength. So at the start of the workout, we're going with power. In the middle of the workout, that's when we're working strength with our speed shred circuit in the middle. Then we're getting a little bit more power focused work with our kettlebell sumo deadlift pop squats, and then we're finishing things out with the death by burpees. So that's a sample setup within my garage built body training system. Again, that's a speed shred day, and that's one of my favorite ways to help build power and strength in a short 24-minute or less workout. So give it a try and go 110% ham. That's what it's all about with the garage built body. You've got to earn your results. So it's all about the intensity. It's all about progressing over time in a smart way and doing what you can do at your level. So just focusing on getting better over time. And like I said, going 110% aim.